International Fight Week here at Las Vegas. It's the IMMAF World Championships Women's Bantamweight Final at 135 pounds. It's the rematch. These two have met before, but tonight they go for IMMAF gold. Out of the red corner, Camilla, the former European bronze medalist from Team Norway, takes on Cornelia Holm in the blue corner from Sweden. Mons with a previous victory against Holm via liver shot. And Dean, no surprises to see Cornelia Holm close the distance and go right to that takedown.
Using that lead jab to close the distance. She's looking for the single leg at the moment. Mons opting to look for the underhooks.
And some solid defense here from Team Norway, but Camilla Mons, no doubt, trying to get out of the clinch, but the head pressure from Cornelia Holm is relentless.
Holm driving forward there, looking to clasp hold of the legs and take Mons down.
Thinking about the level change, no doubt here, but some solid knees in reply from Team Norway, Dean, and there we go. That's what she was looking for.
I love the way she passed the arm of Mons there to enable her to get that single leg takedown. Beautiful stuff from Holm.
Turns the corner, runs the pipe, takes her down, puts her with her back to the center of space, an ideal position, and now it's Team Sweden going to work.
Mons looking to kick back, create some space off the hips of Holm's.
And Holm boots that leg now twice in a row. Looking to possibly secure a leg drag position and stuff that knee and pass in a half guard. This has been her bread and butter throughout this tournament. Takedown, pass, side control, and has definitely made life miserable for her opponents.
Mons is doing the correct thing. She's keeping distance with her feet, and she's putting some lovely strikes, some nice hammer fists there as Holm tried to pass.
Holm looking again for that leg control. And should be very patient in setting up this position here, Dean.
Mons off her back. Referee looking for a stand-up.
And we're back to the upright here.
Nice lead jab from Mons, found its mark.
Mons looking to operate off that jab and eats a leg kick for her efforts.
Big head kick there from Mons.
Mons got to use the distance, got to keep on working, stay on the bicycle, and don't run out of space. You can see for a moment it's only going to take Holm.
You see Mons working that uppercut. That's to show Holm that if she comes in, she's going to get tagged by it. That's really good tactics there, Chris, to stop the takedown.
Probing jab from Holm, and again, once she realizes that she's got her woman up against the mesh, there we go, right into the clinch. Solid 50-50, deep underhook on the left. And Cornelia Holm, once again, operating from her office.
Holm with that excellent head pressure, trying to utilize a dominant position, working for the underhooks.
Just seconds left on the clock here. Collar tie for Holm. Couple of good knees to the midsection for good measure. It's some dirty boxing against the end of the round. The action continues here at the IMMAF World Championship. Second round, Mons from Team Norway, the European bronze medalist, takes on Holm from Sweden in the blue corner. It's the rematch, and what a match it's been.
Lovely jabs again from Holm's nice overhand right, not finding its mark. She just needs to close that distance a bit better, and as she did that, she got the takedown with the single leg.
And winding up now on her back, again, fishing for Kimura is Camilla Mons. But going to be very difficult the way that Holm is hiding that underneath her right leg, Dean.
Mons needs to get her left leg out through and pull guard on Holm to get her legs all the way around her body to be able to crank this submission. Holm very much aware of that and blocking it off at this present time.
Oh, but she's cleared it here, Dean. Possible sweep attempt. Very nice stuff. And what a scramble we're seeing. She's got that figure four lockdown, and that is the lever in this position. That's what she needs to continue to hold on and try and manipulate her opponent.
Excellent wrestling for MMA there. You see how Holm switched that position. Now she ends up on the side of the back here, looking to pass, mixing up some strikes.
Utilizing that crab ride and then falls into half guard. This is where she likes to be. We've seen her time and time and time again frustrate the opposition with that brutal crossface, the shoulder pressure, turning Mons away, disallowing any sort of guard retention.
This is where Mons can be more fruitful. We've seen her savvy jiu-jitsu skills with her feet on the ground. See there, she tries to create space. She's underhooking that left leg of Holm to create space. She's effectively created space there. Now she needs to get her leg back in and block off Holm to try and retain guard.
But Holm doing a great job of keeping those four corners controlled, controlling the hips, controlling the shoulders, flattening her out. And there's the pass all the way to full mount. 60 seconds on the clock, second round of a potential 3.
Holm is walking that arm up, the left arm. You can see she's using her right arm to walk the left arm of Mans up there. She could be trying to isolate that arm for an armbar.
And Man trying to buck, but then gives up high mount. In comes the ground and pound. Cornelia Holm then able to take the back here. Got to make sure she doesn't end up too high, Dean, though.
Mans desperately trying to defend in this position. She's doing the correct thing to try and turn away from the punches and then come back into mount. She can't afford to give her back up in this position. Holm is such a devastating striker.
And the punches continue to rain down, but looking to come out the back door here is Camilla Mans. What a survivor, Dean. What a survivor. She has come through adversity time and time again. And nearly out of this position here, if she can try and spin into guard at the right time. Of course, the grapevine with that hook, disallowing that. What a round, back and forth. We are set for a blistering round 3 in IMMAF. It's the third stanza. 2 women remain. 1 will walk away with the gold here in Vegas. 3 minutes on the clock. Holm versus Mans.
Holm using that level change there to sneak in that overhand right. Oh, and it comes again. Really thinking about the tactics. Nice head movement, masks it in. The attempt of the double leg.
And bread and butter stuff. Back to basics for Holm. Punching her way inside. Gets a hold of Mans and takes her for a ride.
I love the way she switched to the single there, turn it into a double. Just block the outside leg of Mans. And now again, she tries to pass in her position. She loves the side control. And Mans very savvy with her feet, Chris.
She loves that bicep control as well, the way she flattens Mans out. And there, and we've seen that one before from her. She loves to stuff that arm and pass that left knee up. And despite still being stuck in a lazy half guard here, the potential for Holm, as we've seen, is limitless.
You'd often see this in the female fights. The flexibility of females is usually better than men on the ground routes, and they're able to sit, like you said, Chris, in that position of that lazy half guard and still pin that arm and land some strikes from the top. Is such an impressive thing to see.
Very technical. And continuing, though, for Holm, the level of pressure to disallow Mans any advantageous position. I mean, you've got to think at this point, Dean, you're up on the scorecards, you're controlling the action, you're establishing dominant top control, effective grappling for certain being scored for Cornelia Holm right now.
I'm looking for the win and going about it the correct way, controlling her opponent on the bottom, nullifying the legs, nullifying the open guard of Mans on the bottom, and doing enough to keep the ref happy. She's mixing up with the strike. She's advancing positions when she needs to. Very smart fighter. Mans using this to step up.
Front headlock position here for Holm. Less than a minute to go here in Vegas tonight for this women's bantamweight final.
Holm again with that beautiful head pressure. Looking for the single leg, drops down perfectly, runs the pipe, and gets Mans to the mat.
What vision, what placement, what championship level fighting from Holm. Mans, certainly all credit with the heart, grit, and determination, continues to plod forward, but she needs to go for it here, Dean. 30 seconds to go.
Mans really needs to turn it up in this round, looking for the big head kick, showing that uppercut. She needs to disguise that as she comes in, and then watch for the takedown attempts of Holm. A real sprawl and brawl. Nice right hand there by Holm.
Probing jab from Mans, big right hook on the exit, and of course the level change to the head inside single. And Cornelia Holm with a nice little trip, stands up, walks away, raises her arms, thinks she's done enough. We go to the judges' scorecards for the IMMAF Bantamweight final.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we're going to go to the judges' scorecards. For your winner by unanimous decision. And now, 2016 IMMAF World Women's Amateur Bantamweight Champion. In the blue corner, representing Sweden, Cornelia.
And Cornelia Holm goes back to Sweden with IMMAF gold around her neck as the new 2016 world champion.